great to be back. This week we're going to be talking about judging art. Now, I like art, and some art I don't like. Some art makes me happy, some art doesn't evoke much of a feeling at all. You're going to have a chance in this experiment to judge the degree to which abstract art images evoke within you a sense of happiness. And you're going to do this under three conditions. I know you're going to say, Dan, these are odd conditions, but there's a reason. I'll tell you the reason next week. So you're going to look at it. The Statlab will show you a piece of art, and you're going to have a little slider underneath. You're going to slide whether this art makes you happy or not so happy. And for one set of trials, you're going to act normally. You're just going to make your ratings. But for another set of trials, I want you to take a pen or pencil, bite on it with your teeth, and hold it in place. As you do this, pull up the corners of your mouth. Okay? Kind of like you're trying to smile with something in your teeth. And for another set of trials, I want you to take that pen or pencil. I want you to hold it with your lips and push out your lips as you hold the pen. Okay? No need to send in selfies of your face, but you might want to do this in private. So what are we going to predict here? Well, the null hypothesis is that your mean happiness rating will be the same for all three conditions. No pen, teeth, lips. While the alternative hypothesis is that at least one of the means differs from the others. All right? Now, if the effect exists, and we're going to kind of poll our class next week, you will reject the null hypothesis, and the mean for the pen in the teeth condition will be larger than the other means. Okay? So, let's take a look at my work. This is just a sample. First, got to prove it does work. Look at all those corrects. Holy cow, do I feel great when I do that. So, I did the activity. I rated my mean happiness rating with my lips, my teeth, and no pen. And I copied it in, just as we've done in the past. I want to make sure, you should make sure that you properly format all of the cells. Make sure that they are number. Okay, you don't need to have any decimal places, but you don't want to work when these things are text, because when you bring them in, you have to bring them in as text, as you know. And then what I did was, on this page, I inserted a table. Basically, by cutting and pasting, I created a 3-column table, a lot like the column table that we worked with this week. Don't forget to put your name in there. And we're going to be doing an ANOVA, single factor. Okay, so we do that just like we did in class this week. I was a little lazy this week. I want to make a point to you. I didn't even bother reducing these down to 2 decimal places. So, because, pretty simple. You get almost all your answers straight from these 2 tables right here. And I just simply would highlight, copy, and then drop that in somewhere in my Statlab, and we'd call it good. Okay? So, let's see what we've done. So I've created this ANOVA single factor, and I am going to simply copy and drop all of my answers here. So let me show you, for example, my mean happiness for art with no pen. Well, if you see this table, here are my means. I just have to copy each one of those and drop them into the right place. You might have some trouble with this, but make sure you use hint. You'll get some help with variance of the means. Then I looked at my mean squared between variance. Well, between groups, mean squared, just copy and drop it. So basically, this is just a copy and drop activity this week. And unfortunately, my p-value, 0.10665136, or simply 0.11, is not less than 0.05, so I cannot reject my null hypothesis. Well, that does it for this week. It's pretty simple. I don't think you're going to have a lot of problem with it. And look, have fun with this activity, please, because it really is a lot of fun. So that said, I wish you well. Thank you. Thank you for the last person in the room. Have a good day.